Ethan's voice was broken. He couldn't even scream anymore, just crying, sitting on a park bench. His dog Max had laid his head in his lap, as if understanding. People were passing by, but nobody was stopping. Is he lost? Where are his parents? But Ethan couldn't answer, because he had no parents, only his grandfather. And Grandpa was gone. Keanu Reeves saw him while finishing his run on the way home, and something told him to stop. He walked to the boy, knelt down. "Hey, I'm Keanu. Who are you?" The boy looked at him. His eyes were huge, red. "I'm Ethan," he said, "and my grandpa abandoned me. Los Angeles, Griffith Park, Saturday morning, 11:45 a.m. Keanu Reeves was jogging. Every Saturday morning he'd run. Same park, same path. He'd find peace, but today was different. He saw a boy, small, maybe 8 years old, sitting on a bench, crying. Next to him, a brown dog, golden retriever. The dog had laid his head in the boy's lap. Keanu slowed down. People were passing, looking, but not stopping. Lost kid, probably. Where are his parents? Someone should call police. But nobody was calling. Everyone was in a hurry. Keanu stopped, approached the boy. The dog lifted his head, looked at Keanu, didn't bark, just watched. Keanu knelt down, got to the boy's level. "Hi," he said softly. "I'm Keanu. What's your name?" The boy looked at him. His eyes were swollen, face bright red. "Ethan," he said, trembling. "Ethan," Keanu repeated. "Nice name. Who's your friend?" He pointed to the dog. "Max," Ethan said, his voice still shaking. "My grandpa's dog." "Where's your grandpa?" Keanu asked. Ethan's face crumpled. New tears came. "I don't know. He abandoned me." Keanu's heart tightened. "What do you mean?" "We came here, played games, then Grandpa sat down. I kept playing, and then I looked back and he was gone. He left." Keanu looked around. "When did this happen?" "I don't know," Ethan said. "Long time ago, hours ago. I called for Grandpa, I screamed, but he didn't come." Tears flowed. "He abandoned me." Keanu swallowed. "Ethan, your grandpa would never abandon you. Maybe something happened. He got lost, or—" "No," Ethan said, his voice loud. "He didn't want me. He left. And now I'm alone." Max barked, a soft bark, as if trying to calm Ethan. Keanu took a deep breath. Okay, Ethan. I'm here. I won't leave you alone. Okay?" Ethan nodded, sobbing. "Now can you tell me your grandpa's name?" "Daniel," Ethan said. "Daniel Parker." "And where do you live?" Ethan gave an address. It was close. 10 minutes away. "Okay," Keanu said. "I'm going to call the police now. And we'll go to your grandpa's house, okay?" Ethan nodded. Keanu pulled out his phone. Called 911.20 minutes later, police arrived. 2 officers, 1 woman, 1 man. Keanu explained the situation. Ethan was still crying. Max wouldn't leave his side. "Your grandpa's name is Daniel Parker," the female officer said. "Do you know him, Ethan?" Ethan nodded. "Where are your parents?" Ethan lowered his head. "They died. Car accident. 3 years ago. Now there's only Grandpa." The officers exchanged looks. The female officer looked with a soft expression. "Okay, sweetie. Let's go to your grandpa's house. Maybe he's there." They got in the police car. Keanu came too. "Can I come?" To keep Ethan calm, the officers approved. They arrived at the address. A small house. The yard a bit neglected, but looked clean. They knocked on the door. The door opened. An old man stood there. White hair, glasses, in his 70s, wearing pajamas. "Yes?" he said, confused. "Mr. Parker?" the male officer said. "Yes." "Do you know your grandson Ethan?" Daniel looked, saw Ethan. His face lit up. Ethan! Son, where are you? I was looking for you. Ethan froze. You left me at the park. Daniel frowned. Park? What park? Griffith Park, the female officer said. Mr. Parker, did you take Ethan to the park this morning? Daniel thought. Rubbed his forehead. I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember. Keanu's stomach tightened. The female officer asked softly, Mr. Parker, do you have any health issues? Daniel lowered his head. Dementia. Early stage, doctor said. Sometimes I forget. Things. Where were you this morning? I was home, I think. I was sleeping. Then I woke up. I looked for Ethan but couldn't find him. I thought maybe he was at school, but today is Saturday, not school. Ethan's face fell. You really forgot? Daniel looked at him. His eyes filled. Ethan, I'm sorry. If I took you to the park, if I left you, I don't remember. God, I'm so sorry. Ethan started crying. I waited for you for 3 hours. I was scared. I thought you abandoned me. Daniel lunged forward, hugged Ethan. No. Never. I would never abandon you. I'm just sick. My mind is confused. But I love you. I love you so much. They both cried. Max came between them, barked, licked them both. Keanu wiped his eyes. The officers were moved too. The officers went inside. The living room was messy. Dishes unwashed. Laundry piled up. Mr. Parker? The female officer said. Do you have someone taking care of you? Taking care of Ethan? I take care, Daniel said. I'm the grandpa. I can take care. But you forgot today, the officer said gently. You left Ethan at the park and came home. You forgot him. Daniel's face collapsed. I'm a terrible grandfather. No, Ethan said. You're the best grandpa. But I'd put you in danger, Daniel said. He was crying. What happens next time? If I forget you somewhere and can't find you? Or if I forget you at home and there's a fire? Silence. The male officer spoke. Mr. Parker, you may need to talk to social services for Ethan's safety. No, Ethan screamed. No! Grandpa is fine. He's just sick, that's all. We'll be okay. Ethan, the female officer said, nobody is trying to separate you from your grandfather. But your grandfather needs help, and you need to be safe. Ethan looked at Keanu, desperately. Please tell them. Don't let them take Grandpa from me. Keanu looked at the officers. Can we talk for a minute? They went outside. This boy is an orphan, Keanu said. His grandfather is his only family. If you take him, he goes to foster care. His grandfather probably goes to a nursing home. But it's not safe, the male officer said. I know, Keanu said. But there's a solution. Helper, nurse, elderly care. You don't have to separate them, the female officer thought. This isn't your responsibility. I know, Keanu said. But I want to do what's right. The officers looked at each other, then nodded. Okay, but social services will visit, and if the situation doesn't improve, they'll intervene. Understood, Keanu said. After the officers left, Keanu went back inside. Daniel and Ethan were sitting on the couch, Max at their feet. Mr. Parker, Keanu said, you need help. And I want to help. Daniel looked at him. Who are you? I'm Keanu Reeves. I found Ethan at the park. Daniel lowered his head. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, God, I can't even think. It's okay, Keanu said. But now we need to focus on moving forward. You need a caregiver. Someone to help Ethan and you. Money, Daniel said. I don't have much money. I have my pension, but it's not enough. Money isn't a problem, Keanu said. I'll handle it. No, Daniel said. I can't accept. You're a stranger. Not anymore, Keanu said. And Ethan's safety is more important than anything. Ethan looked at Keanu. Will you really help? Yes, Keanu said. I promise. The next day, Keanu found a caregiver. Linda, in her 50s, experienced, expert in dementia care. Linda came every day, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., reminded Daniel of his medications, cooked meals, cleaned the house, and most importantly, made sure Ethan was safe. Keanu kept coming too, several times a week. Sometimes played games with Ethan, sometimes sat with Daniel, talked. One day Ethan asked him something. Keanu, why are you doing this? For us? Keanu thought. Because everyone needs help sometimes. And if I can help, I should. But we're strangers. Not anymore, Keanu said. Now you're friends. Ethan smiled, his first real smile. Months passed. Linda was doing great. The house was organized. Daniel was taking his medications. Ethan was going to school. But Daniel's condition was worsening. His forgetfulness was increasing. Sometimes he'd forget Ethan's name. Sometimes he'd forget where he was. One night, Ethan woke up. There was noise in the kitchen. He went downstairs. Daniel had turned on the stove, but wasn't cooking, just staring. Grandpa? Ethan said. Daniel turned. Who are you? Ethan's heart broke. I'm Ethan, your grandson. Daniel frowned. My grandson? I don't know. Ethan started crying. Grandpa, please, I'm Ethan, remember me. But Daniel didn't remember. Ethan called Linda. Linda came, put Daniel to bed, comforted Ethan. It's a terrible thing, Linda said. Dementia. Slowly stealing memories. Will he forget me completely? Ethan asked. Linda paused. Maybe. But he'll never forget his love. What he feels will always be there. The next day, Keanu came. Ethan told him the story. He's forgetting me, Ethan said, and I'm losing him. Keanu hugged him. No, you're not losing him. He's still here, just confused. But his heart still loves you. How do you know? Because I know he didn't abandon you, Keanu said. That day at the park. He didn't abandon you. He just forgot. But when he came back, he looked for you. He worried. Because he loves you. And that will never change. Ethan cried. But this time they were tears of hope. There was an event at school. Grandpa-grandson day. Ethan didn't want to go. Grandpa will get confused. I'll be embarrassed. No, Keanu said. You won't be embarrassed. Your grandpa loves you, and he'll want to see you there. Ethan hesitated, but then agreed. That day, Daniel, Linda, and Keanu went to school together. The event started. Kids played games with their grandfathers, made presentations, took photos. Daniel was having a good day. He remembered Ethan, was laughing, playing. But then something happened. A teacher asked Daniel, "What's your grandson's name?" Daniel stopped, thought. I don't know. The class went silent. Ethan's face turned red. Kids started whispering. His grandpa doesn't even know his name. Weird. Ethan's eyes filled, and then Keanu stood up. There's a reason he doesn't know, Keanu said, his voice calm but powerful. Mr. Parker has dementia. This isn't his fault. His brain is sick, but his heart isn't. His heart still loves Ethan. Every day, every minute, the class listened. Ethan is an orphan, Keanu continued. His parents died. His grandfather is his only family, and his grandfather, despite being sick, takes care of Ethan. Wakes up every day, gets Ethan ready for school, continues to love him, because he's an amazing grandfather. Daniel's eyes filled. Ethan was crying too. Keanu turned to Ethan, and Ethan is an amazing grandson because he never abandoned his grandfather, even when he's sick, even when he forgets. Ethan stayed, loved, and defended. Applause started, teachers, parents, kids. Ethan ran, hugged his grandfather. "I love you, Grandpa. I'll always love you." Daniel hugged him. "I love you too. Even if I forget your name, I'll never forget that I love you." Today, Daniel is 73. His condition is bad. Most of the time, he doesn't remember Ethan, but Ethan doesn't care. Every day he comes home, hugs his grandfather. "Hi, Grandpa. I'm Ethan, your grandson." And sometimes Daniel remembers, smiles. "Ethan, my boy." Keanu still visits, once a week, sometimes more. Linda is still there. Every day, devoted, loving. And Max? Max is always by Ethan's side, loyal, protective. One day Ethan told Keanu something. "That day at the park I felt abandoned, completely alone. But you stopped, helped, gave me hope." Keanu smiled. "You were already strong, Ethan. I just reminded you." "No," Ethan said. "You reminded me what family means. That family isn't just blood. It's love. And you and Linda and everyone, you're all my family." Keanu's eyes filled. "And you're our family." Sometimes people forget, because of illness, but love is never forgotten. Sometimes children take care of elders, and that's beautiful, because family protects each other. Sometimes strangers become family, because love knows no boundaries. That day in the park, a child was lost, but a family was found, a community was created, and hope was born. If you see someone lost, stop. If you know someone forgetful, be patient, because your small gesture might save their world. This story touched millions of hearts. If it touched yours, share it. Like it. Subscribe. Because the world needs more Keanus, more Ethans, and more love.